if you are a performer, no doubt at some point you have felt nervous before a performance. And the thing is that it's normal. Everybody knows that it's normal, but it can be terrifying for you because that feeling of nervousness affects most especially your breath. And so when you're thinking about, okay, how am I going to get through all of those high notes and long phrases and whatever when I can't seem to catch my breath, then what am I going to do? And then that makes you more nervous because you just sort of feel like you can't get in control of your breath. So I just have one little quick tip about how to sort of find that connection to your breath again when you are feeling nervous, okay? So first of all, what happens when we're nervous is that anticipation of what is coming next or whatever, that nervousness makes our heart start to race, right? And that's why we can't seem to get a deep breath. And you know, think about, you have been running down the street and your heart is racing because of that exertion, and at the end of the block you can't catch your breath. Same concept. So what we have to do is we have to figure out how it is that we can get a deep breath and slow our heart rate down. But getting a deep breath is hard to do when your heart is racing. So this is what I like to do. I like to actually release my belly, okay? Release my belly. Now, if you are a woman, maybe you have always been told by your mother, didn't they all tell their daughters that, you know, you have to hold in your stomach because you look skinnier? Okay, so I'm telling you that that is BS, and don't hold your stomach in. What I need you to do is I need you to release your stomach, okay? It's sort of like, think of you've had a girdle on and all of a sudden you take the girdle off and your stomach just goes, oh. Okay, so you release your stomach first, and then you take a deep, slow breath in through your nose. And then you hold it, and then you let it out in a slow hiss. Okay, so the thing is that by releasing your belly before you actually take that breath in, it releases tension in your abdomen and allows for more space for you to actually allow that expansion to happen in your lungs and your diaphragm, okay? So you want to make sure that you release that belly, take in that deep breath, and then hold it and then hiss it out. That is going to eventually calm your nerves, and it's going to slow down your heart rate and make you feel like you're a little bit more in control. Now you can take this a step further, and you can actually do this breathing exercise rhythmically. And what I mean by that is that you breathe in a certain number of counts, you hold for a certain number of counts, and then you breathe out for a certain number of counts. Okay, so for instance, I could breathe in 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, and then breathe out in 8 counts. So this is what it would be. Okay? Then what you can do is you can alter that. So maybe that you breathe in 2 counts, hold in 4 counts, out in 8 counts. Or you breathe in 2 counts, hold for 4 counts, out in 12 counts. Whatever it is, these kind of rhythmic breathing exercises just sort of give you another way to focus and ground yourself and get your mind off of the nerves. So there's your Tuesday tip.